that's out there. An open lobby. Nah, not right now. I'm just taking some Q&As right now for a little bit. I'm gonna preview this Viper tutorial that I'm dropping for the first quarter of 2014. I got this really wonderful technology that I'm about to show to the world. Cause I mean, honestly, like everybody's like, yo, fucking Viper's figured out. But I really do think there's a lot of Viper players out there right now that are not showing what this character is capable of. And I'm about to expose all of that shit. They don't call me the Red Viper for nothing. So, you know, I'm gonna let y'all get a little sneak peek right quick. I'm gonna see, cause you know, right now, like, creativity hasn't been too much of an issue for me when it comes to the video production and everything. But I want to go ahead and, you know, I'm trying to collect more ideas from people. This way, I have a broader horizon when it comes to, you know, to the video production. So, you know, I just want people to get a glimpse at, you know, some of the basic shit that I have. I'm not gonna be previewing any more of the advanced shit that I have in there, but you know, y'all gonna get an idea of some of, you know, like what I'm capable of doing and some of these video production, you know, programs and shit. By the way, who is VTop LOL anyway? Please address the audience. Make yourself known. Like I said before, for those of y'all that have questions, you know, go ahead and drop your comments in the not comments, but drop your questions in the chat. And if you don't have the ability to chat, what you need to do is you need to log in or sign in by just creating a quick account. All you got to do is add an email address or whatever, fake the shit, make it, you know, Hayward Blow fucking Jablow me or whatever the fuck at gmail.com, you know, and, you know, start finding way at these questions. I'm an open vote right now. Y'all niggas can ask me whatever y'all like. Anyway, let me get this software opened up right quick. Where the white women at, son? Yo, they all left. Like, everybody's going home for Christmas. Like, they all left, like, last Friday. Once finals was over, all the white bitches migrated fucking south. So, they ain't up here right now. But, I mean, they will be back at the start of the semester. You know? You can guarantee that. Anyway. dip my hand in these marshmallows right quick. This is rocking. Yeah, son, I know how you feel. I mean, like my white girl, she went back home, so I gotta spend a very lonely, Christmas Day by myself, and on top of that, I gotta work. So it can get lonely up here sometimes, But that's what they say, yo. This is the land of the white bitches. Let me get this software open. All right, so we got about 8 viewers up in here. What's the plan for 2014? All right, so now that I'm working like 2 jobs and everything, and I'm working every day of the week, I can afford to live by myself, so that means I don't gotta worry about no roommates or anything like that. I'm definitely gonna be traveling a lot more because I definitely have the funds to do it now. So that means y'all gonna see me at a lot more majors. Like it was unfortunate, but like the last major that I was able to make it to, damn, you gotta go to work too, damn. But like the last major that I was able to attend was ECT4, and that was like, shit, that was almost about 2 years ago. But that's like home for me. So I really like, it's gonna be kind of hard for me. I know Defend the North is coming up next, and shit, it's like right around the corner, as a matter of fact, next month. And it's going to be kind of a tight squeeze to try to make that, especially on my schedule right now. And, the fact that I had to miss out on going down to my shorties for Christmas, I mean, that might not sit too well with her, but, I got to start making it out to more of these tournaments. But, because I really don't feel like we leveling up too much up here in Maine. So, like I'm going to take some of the boys down with me if I can. We're gonna try to bring some of our skill down there. Yeah, I know who it is, bruh. I know who the big killer is. 69 is. Yeah, like who put 69 at the end? How could I not forget that? But yeah, man, like Defend the North. Like I know, like a lot of like. I really feel like if you're in the New York tri-state area, this is a fucking New York major. New York doesn't have majors like that. I know that there was one in fucking Roslyn Heights, I think, or something like that. This was like maybe about 2 years ago, like right before ECT4. But we don't get too many major tournaments other than having Battle Circuit on a weekly basis. Like Team Pie, like they're doing something real. Like I feel like this is something real extraordinary for, for like our tri-state area, because we don't get too many majors around that area. We do get, like we got to go down to Philly and shit like that, and like Boston is now doing Guts. So we had Guts 1 and 2, and even my man, like. We even got down to I didn't make it down to Guts, but my boy Johnny Style, and the rest of the MFGA, Rockling and them, they made it down to Boston for the first Guts, and they made the second one too. But Johnny, that motherfucker went top 16, So I feel like if you're in the New York area and you are a Street Fighter player, or you play, I don't give a fuck what you play, if you play any fighting games whatsoever, you should be at Defend the North. There should be no excuses, because that shit is right on home territory. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a stretch for me to make it down. It's always hard for me to make it to these tournaments, because I'm way out in West Bumblefuck. But I'm gonna try to do my best to make it out there. Even though it's like the 11th and the 12th. I might be able to, put something together to actually make it down. We're gonna bring this Red Viper down to fucking back home in New York, where I belong. So I don't know. We'll see what's good. Keep the rest of y'all up to date. For y'all that are just coming in here, you know, like, the count is going up again. If y'all have any questions, ask them in the chat. Create a new account, you know, just use an email account, and it's real easy. You know, there's not too much to it. Let me see something right quick. Oh shit, look, it's Charles Bergman. Let me get him up in here. He on the web. He on the interweb right now. I'm mad heads right now. I'm spamming out this link right now. I don't give a fuck. Let's see. I wish I kind of had like some kind of noise for this thing to pop up on, you know, so I know when y'all like answer questions. But you know, there was a noise every time that, you know, we got a message. That shit would be crazy. All right. What else I could get up in this motherfucker? Alright, so if y'all could bear with me until, let's say, around 8 o'clock or so, I'm gonna go ahead and drop this video on y'all. Am I gonna stream more? Like, honestly, right now, like, I made some updates to my computer, so, you know, like, it's running a lot smoother than it's ever been. I'm pretty sure that if I was like running whatever I'm doing right now before I had upgraded the RAM, this shit would not be happening right now. My computer has been doo-doo for the past couple of months. I didn't even have a charger. I just had to get a charger like not too long ago. But, you know, I just made that RAM upgrade. You know, we're running a little bit smoother now. My equipment, I'm running a MacBook. I'm running like a mid-2007 MacBook right now. You know, I'm still going to make some... I'm thinking about getting a Retina display, a Retina Pro, and just boot camping it. And then I'm thinking about, you know, just using, you know, PC to run some of my, you know, like for some of my streaming equipment. Right now, I'm still using the HogPog, the HDP, I think it's the HD PVR or whatnot. And I don't really like it because, for one, I'm using it on a 55-inch TV. Now, that TV, I can, if I'm using an HDMI cable, I can switch it over to a PC monitor mode where it's lagless. But since the HD PVR, since I have to use component, it doesn't allow me to do that, and because the TV screen is so big, it ends up lagging. And even still, I just think that the equipment itself just lags anyway, you know, because it's just one additional thing that has to connect between the Xbox and the TV and the computer, so that creates the lag. It's good for what it is, for, you know, like recording and everything like that. But as far as, I tried to do it for, like, you know, for FNF and all of that, and it didn't really work out so well, you know. My YouTube page, I'm still trying to bring more content to that, you know, like, I'm gonna try to get another streaming device. You know, I really want to get one of those Elgato or the AverMedia. Yo, AverMedia is doing their thing when it comes to the streaming shit, to streaming, recording, and all of that. Like that, I know you got one of those Pocket Live joints or whatever, the AverMedia, the portable streaming joint, and yeah, like I do need to upgrade it, but I mean, like, you know, like that's a work in progress right now, you know. Like I'm still also working on my stick that I just customized and everything. I just, you know, hit up Gummode about modding, you know, the buttons and everything and the stick, I'm gonna dual mod it. I'm gonna dual mod it for, you know, PS3 and Xbox 360. And even that dude, he created the first. He created the first of his kind, but it's the TE2 that works with what is it? I think it works with 360, PS3, Xbox One, and PS4. I was trying to see how much it would, like, that shit is probably gonna run me at least, like, it's already like $200 for all the upgrades that for all the customizations that I had wanted for the stick as it is now. I'm pretty sure that shit's gonna run me anywhere $300 or $400. I'm really not trying to pay that much just to play on a console that I don't even own right now. I could give a fuck about a PS4 or Xbox One right now, but you know, we'll see in due time. You know, if I come up with bread, you know, I guess it ain't nothing. You know, other than that, you know, like that Viper stick right now, that's like my pride and joy. You know, I put a lot of work into that. You know, the custom, like that custom art that I have, it started off from a project that I did like a year, like maybe about a year ago, and I was gonna do that originally for a TE stick. I had one of the original Marvel vs. Capcom 2 limited edition sticks, and I was gonna take that shitty artwork off of it and put the Viper joint on it. But then I came across that Hori Fighting Edge, and I was like, you know what? I mean, I don't really care so much for custom artwork, but I do like this. I do like this picture that I put together, you know, very much. And I really feel like people that get, you know, like these fight sticks and these custom, you know, artworks, I really feel like some of them just don't really put like their all into, you know, like their custom artwork and stuff like that. And that kind of like ruins the vibe of the stick, you know what I'm saying? Or they let other people create their artwork for them. You know, there's no personal tie to it. And I feel like once you have a personal tie to, you know, like your artwork and your customizations, and this is your piece right here, this is what people are gonna look at. This is how they're gonna look at you. You know, like they're gonna be like, yo, you know, like this is an exceptional piece of art right here. You know, like you did your thing with this shit. And that's what I look for anytime that I create anytime that I create custom artwork or anything like that. So that to me is a very, very special project because it's one of my first projects, you know, and I think I did well with it. So let me see if I can get some more people up in here real quick. I don't know who the hell I got in here watching. Y'all need to go ahead and start answering these questions, asking these questions though. Like I'm waiting. Can't just have my man Jason up in here answering all the questions and asking all the questions and shit. Let's see. You know, this whole streaming thing, Q&A thing, I think I'm gonna have a little fun with this. You know, so it's something that I don't really do every once in a while. You know, but you know, I figure I got my shit up and going. You know, I made my upgrades. Why not have a little fun, right? That's what it's all about. All right, let's see. Oh, I know that bitch. She ain't nobody. But you know, for now, all this, what this Q&A is all about is, you know, I'm just trying to get some input from you people about, you know, where I should be going in the direction of, you know, the production of this video. So the extreme cap, that shit is dope. That's the one that you actually just plug right into the TV and you plug right into the Xbox, and I think it uploads it right to your YouTube page from there. That's the one that you're talking about, right? Cause I seen Jason LeBoy. He did a quick like documentary on it, and RP Drizzy, what's good, man? That must be Drake Carr right there. But he did it. Either he did the product review of that one, or I guess they got another capture card out, some shit like that. That like I feel like AverMedia, they're doing their thing with the streaming equipment, man. And I might really have to invest in one of those real soon because I'm really getting tired of the HD PVR. You know, like that thing has been around for a good minute now, and I think it like predates the technology right now. Oh, so there's a new joint then. Okay. So anyway, like Drake, since you just got up in here, I'm doing a quick Q&A and all of that. Go ahead, and if you got any questions or anything like that, just go ahead and leave them in the chat, and I'll go ahead and get around, to answering them, We'll have a little fun with this for a little bit. This is like my first time really addressing, like a crowd right quick without actually, playing and fucking. Yeah, go ahead, man. I'll definitely take a look at that. So let me shoot this link out one more time on fucking Facebook. Try to get some heads up. Actually, you know what? I might drop this in. I'm gonna drop this on the crack sessions, and I'm gonna drop this in an MFGA. See if I can get some more heads up in here. And this dude, yo, like I was saying, that's not even my hair though. Like, what's this fool Lex talking about? That hair though, yo, white girl hair. That shit is straight. It don't need to be permed. It's soft. It smells like herbal essences. That shit smells so good. Yo, the weather up here has been real crazy. I'm out here catching a cough and everything. You just gotta stay bundled up. I know y'all down in New York that has some crazy ass warm weather. We had some ridiculous cold weather. And it's been like -3 up here for like the past couple of days. Shit is no joke. Alright. Let me drop this link one more time. Let me get this nigga Damon up in here. Alright. Was the Viper Diaries coming? And any new series we should look out for? Alright, I mean, like, I didn't necessarily take a break from, the Viper Diaries or anything like that. I just had, I got a lot of things going on right now. Like, I was like, the last one that I shot was when I was down in Long Island with Kale, Urban, and Pat Jazz, and Damon. And that was the last official one that I actually got a chance to shoot. I just really haven't been on top of it because at this point in time right now, I've been working I haven't had a day off in like a month since I got back from New York for Thanksgiving. So I just really haven't had the time to do it. And I've just been waiting for some better equipment. Now that I got my computer back and everything like that, I actually want to take some of those. I'm not actually online right now on Xbox right now, but I'm running off PS3. So I've been on PS3 for maybe about a month or two now. But I'll probably be back somewhere in the middle of next month, January or something like that. But y'all should definitely look forward to some more Red Viper Diaries. You know, I didn't, plan on going on any hiatus or anything like that. I just, life changes. You know what I'm saying? So y'all could definitely look forward to that. Any new series? I don't think I got any new series. I might actually take a crack at, since I don't, y'all know exactly how much I hate playing online. I think online, especially for a Viper player, I sincerely hate playing online. So, I'm really thinking I should take a crack at playing online at least, and you know how Kale, he got his whole give me them points, series and everything like that. Like that's cool and all, but I might try and take a crack at it, man. Like I just really don't care much for it. Mostly I wanted to give more or less analysis on how the characters actually play, because there are a lot of people that do pick up Viper, and these players are. I even like Sean Y, for instance. Like he picked up Viper, and he came to me for for a little bit on advice on how to use the character and everything like that. And even he, decided eventually to just drop the character because it's just like, yo, if you make any mistakes, it's game over. And I think when you just stick with that character for so long, you'll get past the mistakes. But he's got a Chun-Li that's pretty much dominating, and I think he was probably better off with what the fuck is the name, Buki. He was a little bit better off with a Buki. So I think he just dropped Viper. Don't get me wrong, I love the character, but y'all might wonder why I don't smoke or anything like that, because this character would drive you fucking crazy. Am I going in Evo? That's a good question, because I don't know, like, as far as Evo goes, like, I kind of, like, Evo just doesn't really seem like my thing very much anymore. I don't want to be the asshole that says, like, fuck Evo or anything like that, but at the same time, like, last year, it kind of, y'all know how deep I am into the East Coast, and I try to support. I'm supporting the scene up here in Maine and everything like that. And for them to for them to not even be like, yo, we're gonna give you guys qualifiers for Evo and shit like that right off the jump. We gotta wait and we gotta beg and plead. I could honestly. At that point in time, I was just like, I could honestly say, like, yo, fuck Evo. But, my mind still really isn't made up on that. Like, but we do need to send some, like, the right people over there to go and, compete. As far from Maine, we need to send the right people down from Maine to go to Evo and compete over there, and show them that we have, a strong community up here. Because we, for the most part, we got, as far as, the top 3, top 4 in Maine, as of right now, our top player, Dusty Fee, he doesn't live here in Maine anymore. He moved out to Wisconsin, and he was a very strong point of our community, because he was one of our top players. And he's no longer here, but we need to get more people out. He's been making a name for Maine since before I even came up here. Like I've done my fair share of trying to get the word out. And it works because I'm from the New York area, and Long Island and whatnot, and I'm able to tell people, like, let's see, put this right here. I don't give a shit. I've been trying to tell them, like, yo, listen, like, I'm trying to do my thing up here in Maine. Like, we got a scene that's growing. I got my man Johnny Style. He's coming up. Johnny might be one of our strongest players up here as of right now. And then I still got young Cool Whip. That kid was, like, he was doing this thing at one point too, but he still got some leveling up to do. So as it stands right now, like, the top 3 players in Maine are, like, Johnny Style, me, Andrew. And I haven't really gotten a chance to grind with them in maybe about like 2 months now. And, the online sessions haven't really, not the online sessions, but the offline sessions, like I usually have my Friday night weeklies, Friday night fisticuffs, and, nobody's been showing up to it. And, like, most people want to say that it's because of it, the time of the year with its finals, and this and that, and the school year. People got to spend time with their families. I'm not trying to do all of that. Because, if this was back home in New York, motherfuckers would be out here every Friday gaming, playing, grinding, practicing, no excuses. That's what we come from. You know what I'm saying? So just being up here, like, in a sense, like, the gamer, the main gamer is a little bit softer from where we come from. But, like, I've taken these boys from up here, and, like, we try, we mold them into, being, trying to be the best that they can as far as it goes. But I mean, like, even I am a bit of a distance away from everybody else. It's still a little bit harder for them to get out. We try though. But as far as Evo goes, like, we're gonna see what happens. We still got like a whole another half a year until Evo comes around. So we'll see what happens, man. I do think I should make that trip though, and I know that you were saying, Jason, that this was your last, like, this might be your last year in the FGC. So, I mean, like, I'm going to see what I could do to make it out, if that's the case. So, alright, this your man Willie Fresco on the ones and twos. Y'all got questions? Go ahead and drop them in the chat. I'm still waiting to hear what y'all got to say. Like, we got at least 7 people up in this motherfucker. Y'all don't got to be shy. I don't bite, niggas. Like, come on, start asking some questions. Yeah, so, I mean, like, it's kind of unfortunate, like, I mean, you don't like to see, like, people, leave up out the FGC that you be playing with all the time, but, hey, it is what it is. I'm pretty sure you gotta go be the family man, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got your little man out there, you doing your thing. Let's see. What else we got? Alright, Ben. Go ahead, set up your account, man. I'm waiting. Oh shit, Domingo is on. Let me get this other Viper player up in here, Gary. I heard he made his way back into the FGC. So I want to see what he's talking about. I want to see what that man's talking about. Alright. So you're gonna be moving from fighters and streaming. Alright, man. You take it easy. Merry Christmas. Good talking to you, Jay. Alright. Let's see. Who else? Oh. I still ain't dropped that link off in none of these rooms yet. Go ahead and do that. Let's see. Who else we get up in here? Who else can we get up in here? Alright, my man Pat Jazz. We get him up in here too. I wonder if I even come up on the app. Like, that would be a really nice thing. So y'all got any questions? Let me know. Let me check and see if I am on this app right now, because that would be pretty dope. See, I don't know, like, I don't know why Twitch just can't go ahead and let everybody, like they're extending all of these services for Xbox and fucking, you know, streaming from your Xbox and all of that. But I don't know why they don't allow, you know, like, individual streamers who, you know, like, that have their, like, I don't want to have to go on my computer all the time to, you know, by the way, who's JT Fizzle? I don't want to, you know, have to go on my computer every single time that I want to watch my own stream, you know, like, fuck. Like, I got an Xbox. They got Twitch on Xbox now. Like, I got an iPhone. Like, why can't I watch this shit on my iPhone? That's not really my hair, though. That's just the hat. Thank you. My head is a little cold. Thank you. Alright, let me see what the fuck is going on here. Mr. JT Fizzle, please make yourself known. So Street Fighter, come on. There we go. Yo, I do show up on, oh, nigga, I show up on the app. Ah, alright, I fuck with it. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. It's a little behind, but
Yo, I do show up on. I show up on the app. Ah, alright. I'm fine.
alright, so
That's what I'm talking
let's
about.
see.
That's what I'm talking about.
I got nothing in this big ass picture. So that's pretty dope. You know, I'm up on the app. It's not a wig. It's a fucking hat. Got nothing in this big ass picture. So that's pretty dope. You know, I'm up on the app. JT Fizzle. I'm guessing that must be my man Justin Time Connors. That must be Mr. J Beats right there. Alright, you know something? Since it's 8 o'clock, I'm gonna go ahead and let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this video on y'all niggas right quick. JT Fizzle. I'm guessing that must be my man Justin Time Connors. Let me Mr. J Beats right there. Finish with this Facebook one. Alright, you know something? Since it's 8 o'clock. How could I forget? JT Fizzle. It's too obvious. Alright, so let me bring up this magical fucking software right quick. Where my shit at? Let's see if I can add this into this thing. This shit is ridiculous. I forgot how to even use CamTwist. It's been a while since.
Excuse me, iMovie HD needs your attention.
Yeah, I know. Alright. Yo, so, you know, like, for the past, damn, I think even since before Thanksgiving, like, I've been putting together this tutorial. I did not know that this shit would take this long. This tutorial is about 30 minutes long on just explaining basics of this character.